Amerikana, hindi rin siya Koreana, hindi isang Britanya, hindi rin taga-Kenya.
Siya ay Pilipina na isang morena, pwede ring mestiza, nakakagayuma.
Hindi siya Amerikana, hindi rin siya Koreana, hindi isang Britanya, hindi rin taga-Kenya.
Siya ay Pilipina, isang Maria Clara, pwede ring chinita, nakakagayuma.
Isang Pilipina na perpekto ang pagkaulma, sa kanyang kagandahan di ka na magtata.
What's going on, guys? So anyways, some crazy times going on. What's up, everybody? I'm glad the fact you guys can join. I know I was going to have it a little bit earlier, but you know what? Just taking it easy and everything. So I just want to say what's up to Edgardo. What's up? David's in the house. Peter's in the house. Good old Mike from our Philippines Journeys in the house. What is up? Farsight and everything. Let's see who else we got here. Just wanted to like have a conversation. I know, man. You know, a lot of people are like saying like this sucks back and forth and everything. But you know, a lot of stuff going on, man. You know, some of you guys were in the Discord and some of you guys heard what I had to say. Some of you guys think it's one thing, some of you guys think it's the other. But you know, you just gotta make some major decisions, right? Like you just got to make some major decisions on what you need to do. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that are pissed at me. That's pretty interesting, right? There's a lot of people that's just upset in what I'm saying. But at the very same time, as you know, we're also starting to see that there's a lot of people that's picking up the mantle. There's a lot of people out there, you know, who, you know, in a way pissed. Because, you know, like what we try to do here is like, you know, I don't expect everyone to fully agree with what I have to say, things that I say. That's perfectly fine. I don't think that we can always, how do you say, make everyone agree. And I think that creates the ability that of us to be able to disagree, I think is one of the most important things. It creates conversation, because how can you have a conversation with people if you just always agree with them? It's always going to be some yes sir, no sir. And you know, when I posted this live a few days ago, like people, how would you say, people sure was like commenting around, right? Like, so what's up, Steven? What's up, Joker? LSW, what's up? Just Facts in the house. Filipina Antics, what's up? Tony Manning, what's up? And so like, you know, the rumblings were out there and people were making comments, which is perfectly fine. I think that, you know, I think anybody should be allowed to be able to have comments. So like right when I had this, you know, good old Auntie Jessie and everything. So, you know, Bilad Vendor / Chuchi / Lawler / all the other stuff, you know, says here, Uncle Jesse says, you know, are you being mean to Miguel's Philippine journey again? Right? What's his upcoming live stream about? He said he's quitting YouTube. I did notice that YouTube is not allowing his viewers to comment on his last live stream. And that's pretty interesting because no, I mean, and it's fun when people like make these type of comments, right? They try to, you know, they say something, you know, that they say some truth and then they sprinkle the truth and then they'll say and add the lies. That's just how it works, right? You know, let me give you something truthful in the beginning and then now let me hit you with the lies. And he says here, his Filipina Reactions channel is gone as well. I'm like, no, it's still there. Just haven't put any content in there. What is going on? It seems YouTube disable his ads. Like, no, my YouTube ads are perfectly fine. Right? Maybe John is doing something. And so, you know, we're talking about John, good old Kuya John, who you guys seen him come in my live a little bit. And of course, Auntie Jessie responds, yes, that was me. And yes, we are talking about the lawsuits. And that's pretty interesting. gonna get another lawsuit, I guess. And I know Mike is not Filipino. He is Mexican and Cuban descent. And what's funny is you'll see a lot of these guys, and I was in, I was haven't done a couple lives in a while, and I was over at Antics yesterday, and just this new guy, Dave. We're gonna have a conversation about him. Sizzy Kelly, if you know who that vlogger is, her, I guess, now boyfriend, whatever, but that's for another discussion probably later on, and later on today. And so it's funny, it's like they say, "Oh, you're defaming me," but then at the very same time, is they're saying defamatory stuff as well, and it doesn't really offend me, right? Because we it's really obvious on how things kind of work out, and you know, um, they think that for example, me would get offended if I got called a Mexican or Cuban and stuff like that, and I think that those are great, amazing um nationalities and countries and the history that they have and stuff like that. So if somebody's going to try to use that as a way to defame me or make me look bad or like make me feel weird and stuff like that or get upset, no. I was like, you know what? You know, call me a Mexican if you want to, por la raza, right? But sometimes, like, what do we do? What do we do? And so it's like, March was an interesting month, I think it is. I got rid of a couple YouTube channels, and a lot of guys are upset at me for that. I think it's been a great journey in a way. So, I think a lot of people need to have the realization that I think that a lot of you guys have seen me do debates live. People try to um kind of get me or think I can get into an emotional state. I think all of us has that opportunity to be emotional in something. I try not to. I work hard on it. Um, a lot of us should work on that, as men. I don't think that people should um say that you're never going to get emotional. As a man, you have to understand that that's part of life, that you have to have that access. And so a lot of guys were enjoying the moment, and a lot of guys, you know, when they heard that I'm quitting YouTube for March, a lot of them just enjoyed it. I mean, they were all over. They were all over other people's lives talking about it. They were and what's amazing was that in the Discord that we have, if you guys have never joined the Discord, I think it's a place that you can get good conversation started over there. Um, sure enough, we had a couple guys that we call lurkers that just is part of our Discord. Link is down below. A lot of these guys in the Discord showed up, and I got messages. I'm glad that you're quitting. I'm glad that you're gone. So it allowed us to be able to show up the trolls and got rid of a few. First it was 3, and then I eventually 4. I got rid of 4 people from the Discord that were just lurkers. Reads comments that we have, conversations that we have, videos, pictures, links that we share and stuff like that. Got rid of them. And it's funny is like, people will then try to say stuff like, you know what, I'm unsubscribing, thinking that's going to make us get upset. Like, no, don't leave. And what's funny is like they're the same guys that are still watching videos and complaining, even though that they unsubscribe. Like that's gonna really make things feel weird or change things. And it's funny how we see a lot of people that just can't handle the truth that comes out. A lot of people get upset because they had to face reality. A lot of people are so upset that I've shared with you guys. People have hacked me because of my stance on certain type of people. Okay, and people are gonna try to put words in your mouth that never was there because they use their feelings to kind of use that on you. And so for a lot of the people out there, and so we got 125 in the building, and we do have the common people that actually comments on the comment section and stuff like that, and people want to be able to hear what's happening and stuff like that. So you know, I'm I decided that I'm quitting. I'm making my last live as of this March 31 as planned. I did my last live. And to have these conversations, for example, just facts just messaged me and showed me another guy that another YouTuber that in a way is making comments of making talking about video the content in his video that he was talking about aligned to things that I was saying. I'm the only one that's been saying it, because a lot of these vloggers are giving you guys the lies that majority of the guys want to hear. And it's unfortunate that guys keep on choosing to want to hear the lies. And I will be honest, I'll even say majority of the guys that are coming to the Philippines are the ones that are saying that, false news, false facts, don't believe this, don't believe that. But yet these are the same guys that will believe what people are putting out there. And we've seen, you guys saw me do an interview with Steph, for example, and she's admitted it. She's like, listen, this is for entertainment purposes. I'm just giving what the guys want to hear. And that's the problem, is that men are choosing to hear what they want to hear, but not want to see the truth. So if you arrive in the Philippines, you're not aware of how things really work. So for the guys that, are rejoicing, for the guys that are listening, watching, rejoicing with the fact that I'm not going to have that I've pretty much made my last live on YouTube for March. Well, then this is for you guys.
Emotional damage.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. I ain't quitting. It's not gonna be something that's that easy for me to fucking quit, you bitch ass motherfuckers. I'm staying up in this motherfucker. It's not a fucking money maker, but I'm gonna fucking make you fucking have it, you fucking motherfuckers. That's right. I'm having my fucking last live for March, bitches, because it's April Fool's, motherfucker. It's a new month, bitches. I hope you guys fucking love it. We ain't fucking going nowhere. Some of you guys figured it out. I get you. But some of these motherfuckers making comments be like, oh my God, thank God Michael's leaving. You guys got rickrolled, motherfuckers. What are you gonna say? Oh, Michael's fucking clickbaiting. Oh, okay, whatever. You guys think I'm gonna quit just for that? So somebody hacks me, I'm still there. People talking shit, I'm still there. People threatening me, I'm still there. People, saying that they're gonna sue me, I'm still here. The same people that wants to sue me are the same people that are defaming me. And they have every right to. But when I fucking jump into it, they can't fucking handle it. Just like this motherfucker right here. You guys remember Eggplant Boy? This guy right here, right? Remember him? He came up on he cammed up on the Antics channel when I was there. But apparently, and I've known this for a long time, but you guys been seeing me show him stuff like that because he showed his face. But he's an employee of this guy. But this guy right here, this motherfucker right here, okay, been hiding his face. But he gets upset every time I show him his employee. It's funny, within one company in New Hampshire making moonshine stills. But what they try to say is it's for oil because technically moonshine's illegal. So they say it's for other purposes, but could be used for moonshine. And that's smart, right? That's smart. That's smart marketing. But for some reason, in one company, I got two people who hate me, who called me Perez Hilton. And what's funny is this guy finally showed his face. And I'm like, thank you. Finally showed your face. Calling me Perez Hilton. But one thing that we do know is people always project their inner insecurities, because him calling me Perez Hilton, when technically he's the one that looks like Perez Hilton. Oh, Kuya John, you look like Perez Hilton, okay? So it's like it's interesting how some of these fools just and it's perfect. So just let you guys know, courtesy of Filipina Antics, Heidi and George, I'm actually gonna go share with you guys little cuts here and there of an interaction, because he wanted again. He was begging me for an apology. Like, this is how bad it is. These mother effers are begging, apologize, please, Michael, apologize. So we're gonna have to look and listen. He's in the Philippines. He should be happy that he's in the Philippines. But a lot of these guys are still weak-minded. And if you guys remembered in a live previously, he even won't show his face. But what? What did he do? He made his girl defend him. But what's even amazing is he brought his girl up front again, this time at the Annex channel. And we had a conversation. But things have changed. Mike, it looks like you missed something earlier on. This is what I did. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna break. It's April Fool's, Michael. It's April Fool's. So it's pretty funny. So I'm gonna share with you guys the shorts conversation, and this is the fun part, right? This guy is like, oh, I want an apology. I want an apology. But see, these are the types that think that they will how would you say bully people, but can't handle when you get slapped back. He can only do that. I'm going to share you guys some stuff. So Bruce was there, Big Papa was there and stuff like that. Some of you guys were in that live, so some of you guys didn't stay all the way to the end and saw stuff. But he only can bully the people that are just like, whatever, dude, right? And I'm not saying it offended them, they just let it be, right? But they don't clap back like I do. Like, this guy can't handle when I clap back, but he likes to give it. So let's just go ahead and kind of like listen in to Kuya John. And then at the same time, towards the end, we're going to listen to his girlfriend. I want to translate stuff for you guys.
To me, it looks like you're just another one sucking from his nipple, man.
About to swear.
See, he likes to. He's like, oh, so he gives that, but he can't do it to me because it doesn't get to me. So this is what I'm just trying to say. Like, be prepared for these type of people. You've guys seen these guys. Bigger bark.
I'm about to what? I'm about to what, brother? I'm about to what, brother? Bruce is all mad because I called him out. Look at him. I can tell you're not the type of person to go around and fight. I can tell that. You got more chins than you still believe it. Look at you. You're just a fucking 80-year-old guy online reading and listening to things that aren't true. I appreciate your input, but it sounds like you were sounds like you're infuriated because of Mike's coverage of this guy, and it sounds like even
I haven't watched Mike's coverage of the guy. I know.
So we're talking about Auntie Jessie right now. He goes, Michael's coverage is again. You see how it is? And this is in this live. This guy said that he met up with Auntie Jessie. You guys know Auntie Jessie or Uncle Jesse. You guys know who this guy is, right? If you guys don't know who Uncle Jesse is, you know, if you've ever seen his channel and stuff like that, it's this guy right here wearing a samurai outfit right now. So he met up with Auntie Jessie. Actually, when he tried to make his girl confront me, he had Auntie Jessie on FaceTime. But something came up because this guy can't handle it. And this guy's saying, I'm defending Auntie Jessie. He's going to hang around with Auntie Jessie to sue me. He's going to fund it. But then he's not understanding and admitted several things. I'm going to share that with you guys right now. So Auntie Jessie, you're probably watching and listening to this right now, brother. Like this guy says, brother, pay attention to what this guy said about you, Auntie Jessie. So some of you guys with the trolls and stuff like that, go ahead and let Auntie Jessie know that his new friend, his fellow moonshiner, said stuff about Auntie Jessie.
I know him from accidentally.
See, he got shocked. He's like, no. People made those opinions about. People think that my opinion, my expose of Auntie Jessie is what made people hate him. A lot of people already were commenting before I came in.
Stumbling upon his video one time.
And you were watching Philly's live stream when I was in there defending him? You were watching that?
I watched you come in and attack Mike.
Oh, see, that he's upset when I went on him. I wasn't going to just jump on somebody in somebody else's channel. I have respect for that. But he's the one that tried to go after me. So when he went after me, I used his information against him. And he's like, please apologize, Michael.
And
what?
I tried to join. I tried to join, but I was too late. You came in and jumped right on Mike. You had to let Mike get a word in edgewise. Mike sat there and let you ramble on for 10 minutes. And that's exactly what you did, was ramble on for 10 minutes. You made no friggin' sense at all. You talked
Big
about
Papa, you're delusional, man. Are you in USA on medicine? What medicines do they have you on?
Oh, they don't know. What medicine?
Big Papa. And you, Perez Hilton of the Philippines, took that and ran with it because you think that you sound cool, but you're not. And now you met somebody that has it out for you. Like, meaning I'm willing to finance Uncle Jesse's lawsuit against you because I have money and I don't.
So pay attention, right? He was like, he's going to finance Auntie Jesse's lawsuit against me. He said he's even going to sue me also. But then what does he say about Auntie Jessie in the private chats? What does he say about Auntie Jessie? He says, unfortunately, I found out Jessie is illegal in the Philippines, so there's no lawsuit anymore. Auntie Jessie, I didn't say you were illegal, but your new friend right here just exposed you and is saying that you, sir, are an illegal person staying in the Philippines. Well, then, Lon, if you want to debate me, if you're not if you think these people are handicapped, why don't you debate me? Auntie Jessie, are you an illegal? I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are, Auntie Jessie. But your new moonshine friend here is saying you're an illegal staying in the Philippines. Kuya John, are you there? Why are you defaming Auntie Jessie? Why are you telling people that Auntie Jessie's an illegal? You're saying that you're going to sue me. all throughout this video. And towards the end, because you weren't going to get nothing from me, you then start spilling the beans, spilling the tea. You're now saying that your new friend that you FaceTime, that you have your number with, for some reason, is an illegal in the Philippines. Maybe he just hasn't paid his renewals for his visa. What's going on? Auntie Jessie, are you illegal? Because you say I'm Mexican and Cuban and stuff like that, and I came into the United States illegally. Are you illegal in the Philippines? Is it true? You sure have some amazing friends, Auntie Jessie.
Give a fuck about you, dude. And look what happened. You swung with the wrong person. Now you're getting harassed every day. You got two options: call the police and get me to stop, or apologize.
Nah, it's okay. I'm not going to call the police.
Why we're pressing charges, sir. If you think that I'm joking about that, I'm really not, dude. We're really.
He's really not. He's joking, right? I'm really not joking, dude. I'm going to press charges. Really? But then all of a sudden you're saying Auntie Jessie's an illegal?
Not. You can keep on laughing and smiling.
So somebody asked, how do you leave a girl pregnant for over a year? He's upset because I called him out, because he's like, you're not telling the truth. But he's the one who admitted that he left the girl, that he was not there for the girl for a whole year after she told him that she was pregnant.
How do I leave a girl pregnant for over a year? We were only together for 3 weeks. She kicked me out of her town. She told me to never come back. And then 3 months later, she said she's pregnant. And I said, I'll take care of the baby, but I ain't taking care of you. So fuck all you guys, okay?
He was trying his stuff with Big Papa, giving him, all these different stuff. He was doing that with Bruce and stuff like that. But see, that's the thing. He's like, you met your match. But apparently, I'm the one that's getting him to start swearing. To be honest, I feel bad for the girl. Maybe, when she kind of like went out there, started getting mad at me and stuff like that. I know now this dude fucking made her, like, told her some crazy stuff and lies. But then at the very same time, what happens to this guy? She gets upset. But that's why she's going to come up a little bit later on. We're going to share. Hopefully you're there. Hopefully you become a good father. I don't hear sorry at all. And you take care.
I'm not hearing any sorries.
Because I'm not apologizing for nothing.
Okay, somebody so can I continue my list then of things that you need to apologize?
And so, who's the one who's saying sorry, bitch? I have never apologized or give this person an apology. But what does he do? This guy shows easily narcissistic behavior, Machiavellian behavior. This guy is a straight up, what is he? He's a gaslighter. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry for harassing you. You really struck a nerve about my daughter. And what I tell him, I don't need an apology. Because it don't bother me. I feel bad for the girl. Yes, Dusty Bryant, exactly. Dark triad behavior.
Apologize to me for?
No, I'm not going to apologize anything.
And I've just been trying to have Mike apologize, but he just will not apologize. He will not apologize, even though I'm right. And in my opinion,
he's right on his opinion. Narcissistic behavior. And guess what? The thing though is, a lot of women, especially younger women, ends up with the bad boy stuff is because they're not able to truly discern easily and to be able to separate a dark triad behavior of a man and somebody who's a protector and provider. Because the dark triads gives the appearance that they can be protectors and providers.
He's wrong. Mike, what do you have to say about that?
Okay. He's like, my feeling. You hurt me. Where do you guys hear this? You hear this with a lot of the woke people. Like, of course, coming from Oregon and California and stuff like that, Not all of them are that way, but that's where you see it coming in from the West Coast. It's like, this is my feeling, so apologize. So my turn, right? Okay. So you openly admitted that you're a loser, correct? And he has admitted it. See, the thing though is he's going to say, well, I just wanted you to shut up. And that doesn't matter, right? I'm not going to, you admit. He goes, well, okay, fine, I'm a loser. So let's move on. I was like, well, he still admitted it. But then he's like, I was just using it to shut you up. I'm like, then I don't say sorry just to shut him up.
That's where you're going to go. Mike, I only said that to...
You guys have to understand. These are the type of guys, by far majority, that comes to the Philippines. Like, listen, if you fell in love with a girl, you put your work in, you're able to remove, okay? You're able to, how would you say, remove, hold on a second, guys. What do you call this thing? You fall in love with somebody, you were able to discern the red flags, remove that, you go on, relationship doesn't work, and you get love struck, you get hurt and stuff like that. Listen, I'm not a person who's gonna be like, that's you fucked up there. No, you were trying, you were doing your best, you did your due diligence, right? This motherfucker don't know how to do it. No dick discipline. There's lots of these guys coming to the Philippines. There's lots of these guys coming to Thailand. Definitely lots of these guys in Colombia right now.
Get you to calm down. I don't care what people. If you have 100 people on their deathbed,
the we have it on video. So here's the fun fact, people. Okay, so if this is the case,
that's where you're gonna go. He admitted he's a loser, so you shouldn't listen to him. I only said that to get you to shut up. I don't care.
I didn't say he admitted he's a loser. Don't listen to him. I'm actually saying he admits he's a loser. Guys, please listen to him. No, this guy is not the Sizzy Kelly boyfriend Dave, but we're gonna have to talk about that guy in a few. We will talk about that fool in another video, because that dude was hilarious. That dude does not know what's going on. He's being played really good.
What other people think about me?
I did not say about that. See, that's the thing. If you didn't care about what people think about you, then why do you care what I say about you?
Mike.
Isn't that the fucking truth? What this guy says and what his actions are two different things. And this is, I feel like, honestly, guys, I feel bad for his girl. Like, I hope she's watching this. Actually, my plan is I'm going to edit this part of me reacting to this video of his from the Antic channel, and I'm going to go ahead and post it again with her photo and his photo. And I want them to watch this. This guy is inconsistent. And a lot of women, a lot of Filipinas, and I'm actually going to make a Tagalog version of this eventually. A lot of women, unfortunately, are not able to discern these type of things.
Please apologize for hurting me.
Please apologize for hurting me, Mike.
Feelings.
Oh, you're hurt. You have hurt feelings. You just admitted that you're you're immature. You just admitted that as well, right?
I'm also a crazy motherfucker willing to butang ina your face as soon as I.
He doesn't even know how to use the word correctly. But wait, is that a threat? See, let me explain to you guys what I did. Listen to a lot of stuff that he says. He's made a couple threats. He's made the ones with a lot of defamation. Because I put him on point, and I was like literally trying to be nice to him in the comments in the private chat. I was telling him, I said, bro, you need to back up now, because I told him I have enough information from what we did in this live that his ass is the one that's going to get blackballed in the Philippines. That his ass is the one that's going to get shut down and not allowed to come back to the Philippines. Coming from a tourist. And as a matter of fact, just for shits and giggles, I don't need a fucking apology. But the next time I go to the Philippines, I'm going to take all of this if my mind doesn't feel bad for him, because now I don't. I don't feel bad. So I'm going to take half a day of my time. And I'm going to go ahead and get him blacklisted in the Philippines. Sir, I'm going to go there and be like, sir, biro nyo, there's this American threatening me, telling me that he's going to have his dog bite me, doing all of this. I told him, I have enough evidence, because when all the stuff towards the end, I told him I had enough evidence on him and he already knows it. And so that's when he started shutting up. He knows it. He should know it by now. And then you know what he said? Well, you know what? Because remember, he's the one who's saying, I'm in the Philippines. I've actually done what? I've actually live here now. No, you just arrived, fool. You just brought your dog, fool. I'm in the Philippines now. This is where we're gonna live. I asked Jesse, for about the house, how to build a house and stuff like that. I don't think Jesse is the person you need to ask questions on how to build a house. There's no fucking windows in his house right now as we speak. And the roof is not even built. Okay? Wrong person to ask on how to build a house. Maybe go to, British expat John. At least he's slowly building it. So then you know what he said in the private chat? He said, well, my girl doesn't want to be here anyway. She wants to go to America. That made me laugh. Because he knows for a fact that I can. This is the fun part. Because I told him, I said, listen, if I blacklist you in the Philippines, you can't even get approved to have your girls come to America for you. What? He probably never heard that before. If you're blacklisted in the Philippines, that's going to take precedence when it starts to the part of you applying for your girl to be able to come to the United States. He changed his tone, didn't it? Then he started spilling the tea.
See ya.
But see, putang ina, your face is not how it is not a word
cool,
to use.
Cool, man.
Right?
I'm not from here, but the fact of the matter is I'm more Filipino than you.
He's more Filipino than me? This motherfucker is that one white dude also who's transracial. I want to be, Filipino now. Well, I want to be a he, they, and then also Filipino. He's more Filipino than I am, I guess. Hey, listen, people, people now say they're she, he, they, it, X, whatever, right?
There you go.
Claim that you're Filipino. There you go. Transracial. That's some woke shit right there. I'm more Filipino than you. Yeah, look up this guy right here. White man thinks he's Filipino woman. Filipino, go ahead and claim that you're Filipino. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Can you make more sense, please?
John, I'm making perfect sense.
Here's the laugh. This is why your channel doesn't grow, Mike. This is why, because the same amount of people who are subscribing are actually unsubscribing too. That's the thing.
They are? Aw.
Thank you. Kuya John is a very interesting individual. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, Alex, that I cannot have my own channel. I want to make real money. But Kuya John.
Oh, by the way, he does have 2 channels. Now, see, I can be a dick, right? Now, there's other people out there that tries to do what? Try to dox me all over the place and stuff like that. I could show his name right now. I could show that. I could show where he's from. I can show all his little videos on YouTube. But, you know, I do have some ethics. But guess what? He doesn't own a company. It's been sold for a while. He sold his company, guys. His little moonshine business. Remember on a previous live, he was trying to say, I have a business. No, he doesn't. It's been sold. It's been a while.
Is going to teach Mike a lesson he will never fucking forget. Maybe I'm not as smart as you with the history and all that stuff, and I can't keep on going because
he said that he's smarter than me.
I actually have real business to tend to. But the fact of the matter is, Mike, if I had you here by my side, your tune would change, and it's not because I'm stronger than you.
Another threat.
Just intellectually, I'm smarter than you. Like really.
So
him out of the park.
Here's the thing. Hold on.
Mike ostracized him.
You're gonna
ostracize.
Pay attention, guys, because he said he's smarter than me. See, this is the thing, right? I try not to use big words. He said I ostracized Auntie Jess.
Here's a big word for you, Mike. Ostracized. You know what ostracized is? Or is that an ad hominem for you?
No. You know what? Actually, I would really like to know what's the meaning of ostracize.
Okay, ostracized is what you did to Uncle Jesse, where you made all your followers believe something that's not true, and then they took it upon themselves to go and say, "Hey, Uncle Jesse, I heard you're a fucking shot." Mike told me.
No.
Now he has to live every day and every night, waking up knowing what you did to him.
See, he used a large word that I know he's not using correctly, so now I called him out on it. He doesn't even know the fucking definition and tries to use it. Good Lord. What's the definition of ostracize?
I just gave you the fucking layman's term definition. That wasn't the definition
of ostracize.
You don't have to prove that you're smarter than me, okay? But I did graduate college.
Good for you, because you're smarter
more
than
recently
me.
Than you.
Just because you graduated more recently than me in college, that does not mean you can retain knowledge. This fucker, straight up. So if you graduated recently, so that means you have more knowledge than me, or it's more retained and stuff like that. Aww. Someone using big words.
Okay,
that's fine. So what's the definition of ostracize? Educate us.
Let's go back to the actual lawsuit. If you need a
moving the goalpost
definition, please look it up, Mike.
That's a good thing.
Why would you put down a Filipina like that? That's kind of fucked up. Is that because you're only 18% Filipino?
LTV ostracize ain't that big of a word. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I just knew he doesn't know how to use it. I'm not saying he's stupid. But no, because I can.
Hey, Mike's talking shit about you again.
Oh, report to your girl. It's okay.
I came all the way to Uncle Jesse's house.
And you see that? He goes, I haven't even said shit about the girl. And he's like, babe, Mike's talking shit about you. And I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. Yesterday over at the Filipina Antics channel, we had this guy named Dave. A dude named Dave, not my boy, my brother from another mother, that dude named Dave. I'm talking about this guy named Dave. And then this guy could not handle, and we're going to react to that video. This guy is Sizzy Kelly's boyfriend, who's a YouTuber. This guy straight up admitted a lot of stuff and exposed his own girl. And what happened was he felt that he had to defend himself or his girl, but he got too emotional. And you know what this guy did? This guy ran to his girl, Sizzy Kelly, and they did 3 lives, 3 separate lives all night for him to try to justify and have her explain how he's right. That's going to be a fun event. That day, and I hope that dude pays attention. I hope he's listening. Because that Dave, the boyfriend of Sizzy Kelly, okay, and they had the same mannerism like this guy. And these are young men. These are guys my age or younger. And they acting like this. And so he was like saying that, you know, she doesn't even, this is what happened. I'm gonna segue to the other guy, right? The Dave guy. This guy literally said, my girl doesn't have a you know, she's not doing this, you know, she's not asking for money. She doesn't have a PayPal. That's what the guy said. And if you guys were at the Antics live yesterday, what I did was when he said she doesn't have a PayPal, I went to her YouTube page and I go, she has a PayPal. And then he goes, what did he say yet? What did he then say? This is what he said. He goes, well, you know, no, that PayPal's not working. That PayPal's not working. She's proven to me, she's shown me that she can't get access to her PayPal. She can't get her password. I'm sorry. There's a link that says, I forgot my password or my email. You click that, it sends it over, then you can reset your password link that easily. But he got really upset. So then he does a live with her. For some of you guys that saw that live at Antics, you go to the live that he had with her, okay? And he goes, tell everyone about your PayPal account that you can't access. Because that's the only PayPal that you have, and you haven't started another PayPal yet. She just admitted right in front of him that she had 2 PayPal accounts. And you should have seen his face. I wish I could show it to you guys because they put those 3 lives on private. He literally when she said, I actually have 2 PayPals. And you should have seen his face. What they want you to see and what you know and what the truth is are different things. Hook, line, and sinker.
I actually met him the other day.
Oh my God, it's good for you.
I came and saw his house. I had a couple questions about building his house. Really, dude? He's on fucking Social Security, getting fucking $300 a month. You want to make fun of him for not finishing his windows, dude?
Auntie Jessie, do you see this guy making fun of you? First, he says that you're an illegal in the Philippines. And then now he's making fun of you pretty much and exposing how much you're making a month on Social Security. This guy just said you only bring in $300 in Social Security. Damn, Auntie Jessie. You have a good friend here. First, he says you're an illegal in the Philippines. Then he says and shares with people, because you guys are friends, so I'm guessing he knows about your $300 a month Social Security check. Maybe that's why you can only go 1 hollow block a month to build your house.
He's living the life that
that's the life you want to live.
Never would have been able to live. You met your match, brother. You met your match, brother. And if I ever met you in person, you'd definitely know you met your match.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking for. Mike just apologized, babe.
I know.
Babe, Mike just apologized.
I'm so sorry that you feel that way. Look, now you want to go.
Thank you, Mike. You talk shit about my daughter.
No. I talk shit about you, your daughter,
No, you talk shit
and
about my
also your
daughter.
girl. So this is the fun part, right? See, the thing though is you've been chasing me, trying to ask for validation, going to every channel to try to get my attention and everything like that. And that's the fun part, is because people can see this. Like, look at that. The fact that you need an apology, the fact that you want to be able to put your woman's face and not show your face to people.
That's because I'm famous, brother. That's because I'm famous.
That's the fun part. Is here we go again. Anybody in the chat, do you guys know who John is in real life? Who cares? Like, it's funny. You want me.
You will be caring when there's a
research
lawsuit with
about
my
you.
name and I'm fine. You will be caring when I'm financing a lawsuit. Dude, you really should never have said that about my daughter. You never should have. Every man in the world needs an enemy. You're my enemy, dude.
That's
you should
fine.
never have said that about my daughter. I'll
Actually,
give you
the
a
truth
final
is,
chance right now.
not
Please
every
say sorry.
man needs an enemy.
Please say sorry. I'll give you a final chance. Please say sorry.
No, I think you're a loser.
And I'll stop. I will stop this whole thing if you please just say sorry about making fun of my daughter.
No, what did I make fun about your daughter? Go ahead.
About the holes in the wall, about me not being able to take care of my daughter, about how I'm never there, and how I left.
That's not making fun of his daughter. That's me making fun of him. It's a big difference. There's a big difference to all that. But here's the thing. I guess he's friends with her, with Auntie Jessie. But now we know what. So let me forward up a little bit, because let's get to the part of this girl. This is
It's not perfectly fine that your fucking family jumped the border illegally, man. It's not perfectly fine. I'm here to expose all that shit.
So am I Filipino or am I Mexican? Which one am I then?
Well, you're actually 18%, admittedly, 18% Filipino.
So, okay. So jumping the border, that would be meaning El Salvadorian, Mexican. So what else?
It would be meaning anybody that's not coming into the country legally. It means you did something illegal. All right. So I have my girl next to me. Can you please recall when Mike said that he never said "pok pok"? Do you remember that? He said he never said it. Yeah, he said he never said "pok pok."
Where's Mike?
Mike's right here.
He did not say anything about your daughter being a pole dancer.
Can you let my girl talk?
Hi, ma'am.
Can you let my girl talk?
Hi, Kuya Mike. I just want to talk to Kuya Mike.
You're very beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. You're beautiful too, ma'am. Kuya Mike.
Done well, John, to have the.
I know.
Sabi po kasi ni John na hindi mo daw po sinabi yung word na pokpok.
No, sinabi ko pokpok. For the people that can understand what she said, he was telling her, tell Michael about how he said that he didn't he didn't call you a pok pok. That's what he said to her. And her answer is, her answer, let me repeat it here. Hold on a second here so I can.
Kuya Mike.
Done well, John, to have the.
I know.
Sabi po kasi ni John na hindi mo daw po sinabi.
She said, sabi po ni John na hindi mo sinabi na pokpok. Sabi ni John said that you said you did not call her a pokpok. It's not something she heard. She's literally saying, he's saying that you said. He just got exposed by his own girl. That's what just got happened there. You guys have to understand. This is why, in a way, it's important that you start understanding a little bit Tagalog. I'm not saying speak it fluently. Be better at what you're doing. But you can obviously see how he tries to do what? Manipulate her by giving her false information. That's why I was saying, I feel bad for the girl. Maybe that's why she got really upset at me that first time she came aboard, because he was egging her on. He was filling her with lies.
sabi yung word na pokpok.
No, sinabi ko,
During your last
kasi
live.
sabi ko, sinabi ko. And I said, I said it. I said it. I didn't say, I said, she's acting like a pokpok. How she was acting. Wala akong dinay-deny. Sinabi ko
Now
dito.
he's not denying
Pero
it.
tinan mo
Now
yung
he's not
sinasabi,
denying it.
tinan mo yung sinasabi niya na dinideny ko. Wala akong dinideny. Sinabi ko, she just shook her head. Agreeing. Yun, nag-usap tayo. And then, di ba, ang sinabi ko sa'yo, and I'm sure nabasa mo doon sa mga, nagbasa ka ba ng comments?
Sa ano pong live, kuya?
Did you read the comments? She said, what live, kuya? And I said, the one that you were on. Nung pumunta ka sa live ko.
Recently lang? Nag-join ako sa live mo?
She's like, the one I joined? I'm like, yeah. Yung nagka-back and forth tayo.
Oo.
Diba? Nabasa mo naman yung mga...
Nagbasa ako sa comments, yeah.
I read the comments. And listen, alam ko nakakasakit yung mga sinasabi ng tao. Naiintindihan ko naman yun. I know that what's being said by people hurts. I understand. Nakakasakit yung mga sinasabi ng mga tao. Pero ang problema doon is yung ginawa ng lalaki mo. The problem is what your man did. Na dinagay ka sa ganong sitwasyon. That he put you in that type of situation. Tapos,
don't let him get around the subject. Tell him that
he's like, tell him what he said. And she says, let him talk. Because people are having a conversation, buddy.
For a while.
Okay. And she's agreeable, a lot nicer, wants to have a conversation, wants to understand. He made her look like a pok to people the way he was acting in the previous live. And also the way he positioned her. And also the way and place that he brought her. That's where you're going to go? He knows what P. Burgos area is. He knows what that area is about. And that's where you take your girl? Ka sa sitwasyon na ganun, na yun ang nangyari tuloy sa'yo. He put you in that situation, and that is why people were saying stuff, and I was pretty much saying stuff. Because how he made you look is pretty much what I was saying. Ang kailangan mo kasing gawin, pakinggan mo yung siya pumapasok sa live ko. What you need to do is you need to pay attention and listen when he's going into my live. Now, naiintindihan ko because na feeling mo na gano'n. So, syempre, hot na hot ka, pasok ka, gusto mong mag-ano, di ba? I understand that you see that stuff, that's your feeling, and you come in and you're all hot. You came in all ass flaming pretty much. Yun ang problema doon. Ang problema kasi hindi mo nakita yung whole reasons kung paano. Now, the problem is you didn't see the whole thing that has happened between me and him, pretty much. Kung yung kasama mo, yung boyfriend mong yan, kung marunong siyang pumasok at makipag-usap ng tama, that boyfriend of yours, if he knows how to be able to jump in and have a decent conversation, kasi alam mo naman mga lalaki, di ba? Kahit yung mga Pilipino dyan, kung mag-uusap-usap kami, mga lalaki, syempre, bakbakan sa isa't isa, di ba? I'm sure you know Filipino men and men, when we have these conversations, we're going to go back and forth and stuff like that. We're going to rag on each other back and forth. That's the normal way of things. And he came in, I went at it. Lalo na pag nag-umpisa yung mga tao, sabi mo sa akin ito, may mga kapatid ka bang lalaki? Do you have any brothers?
Yes. Two older brothers.
Older brother. Okay. Sabihin mo sa akin, kung biglang may pumasok sa bahay nyo, kasi sabihin, tingnan natin yung live ko is parang bahay ko. Let's look at my live as like it's my house. Imagine if a guy walks in your house. Lugar ko.
Okay.
You know? May pumasok sa loob ng bahay ninyo. Tapos tinawag yung kapatid mo na Vice Ganda. Kasi tawag sa akin Perez Hilton, di ba? Kaya di ba nilo? And let's say a guy walks in, aggressive, and tells your brother that he's vice ganda, because I'm saying vice ganda is like a Perez Hilton, same old, and so I'm gonna have a conversation with her, little happy banter. Ako pa nga kita nung sabi mo Paris Hilton, tapos sabi mo, oh, it's if she's mad, why is she smiling in our conversations? Oh, but people are gonna say I'm manipulating. All right, my haters right now are gonna be like, that's because Michael's a manipulator. Like, it's like whatever,
It's my
diba?
accent, whatever.
So, no, it's whatever. Pero syempre, kasi minura mo na ako. Magkaanoan tayo, di ba? So ngayon, itong ano, let's say may pumasok na lalaki.
Okay. Kuya Mike, okay na po ako dun. Wala na po akong dun sa part na yun. Ang akin
Kuya Mike, there's nothing, so now she's like, okay, she gets it. See, this is the thing. Why is it that her woman, we're going to have to call him her woman, Mr. Transracial, because he says he's more Filipino, Mr. Trans Vegetable, why is it that his woman is able to have a better handling of a conversation than he is? Why is, you can say even more, she's more stoic than he is? From what we're looking at, he's the more emotional person than the girl is. This is what happens with a lot of these haters. And then you're going to use your Filipina to kind of help you out on things. And it's just amazing. But you know what? Here's the thing. I hope she's watching these videos. I hope she sees that stuff. I hope she does. You want to know why? Because I think that she's starting to see there's problems with this guy. And you know what? If these two break up, this dude's going to fucking hate me even more. Plain and simple. That's what's going on with this stuff. It's just amazing to me how a lot of this stuff works out for some of these people. Right? It's just amazing to me. But these, like, guys, you guys tell. Here's the thing. Like, this is just my thinking, I guess. So I'm kind of curious on what you guys have to think on it. If you were to put a number, right, and then this is pure speculative stuff, you're thinking, what's the percentage of foreigners going to the Philippines have these type of mindsets? Like, would you say, I would say above 50%. I say the majority. So 51 and up for me. Like, what's your thinking? Is it you saying just a small percentage, Michael, 5%, 10%? Or do you think it's a majority? If you think it's a majority, just put majority in the comment section, or you can put the number that you feel. So Eric says 85%, 75. Yeah. There's just a lot of these guys who are like this. Just like that Dave guy and stuff like that. Like he literally, that Dave guy, Sizzy Kelly's boyfriend, literally lied to Sizzy Kelly saying that she's not wife material. That I said that. I didn't say that she was not wife material. What I said is that there's a higher chance that the relationship is not going to work out. Sunshine Shoulder says, bar girls make good housewives. Okay. Because there's a lot of people that have wife material for each person is different. Some people are willing to be with a hoe. Some people are willing to be with a bar girl. All right? Ex-bar girl. Or, well, she's still working as a bar girl. And wife them up. So that's wife material for them. My conversation with this guy, Dave, and I'll share that with you in another video, is that the chances of your relationship working out is not there. There's a higher percentile that you guys are going to have problems. Right? Everyone has their own determination what wife material is. That's just how it goes. The question is the relationship going to work? You know? Because if you're going to be traveling thousands of miles away to another country, move to another country, don't you want to maximize the chances of success of living in the Philippines? Later, Alex. You know, and this guy had this mindset. Well, if we break up in 30 days or 60 days or in 6 months, that's what Dave said. You know, then it is what it is. I was like, really? If it is what it is, why are you wasting your time? Somebody who says that is unsure of the relationship, and it sucks for him. You know, but anyways, guys, you guys been commenting. If I'm missing your comments, just re-comment it. Second time, yeah, second time. But I think she did a pretty decent job. Yeah, the P burgers I'm talking about is the triangle. The triangle. But you know, a lot of the clubs are separated now. Baby carrot and an eggplant, I guess. Did somebody? I remember, like, what, last Friday was like 977 million. Did somebody win that one? Mike, why are you clowning this guy? You clearly outclassed this dude when you secretly talk dirty to his chick in Tagalog. I didn't talk dirty. I just had a decent conversation. That's all I did. Yeah, he was getting upset. Like, he pretty much just stopped that. He stopped the conversation. He put her in the chat. I'm lonely in Makati. Let's party. What the fuck? That's why the chat was saying "Pok pok." People were there. I know, right? Seriously. And he makes moonshine. So, and he says he's gonna start a business in the Philippines. Does that mean that he's gonna start making moonshine stills in the Philippines because it'd be cheaper labor? But wait a minute. If you sold your business, Kuya John, and if the person who bought your business is smart enough to say that there's a non-compete clause, and you start making stuff like that, and we find that out, he can technically sue you. After the B says, what kind of man drags his woman into a man's argument? Shouldn't you shield your partner and children? Yep. That's the thing. You should. He put her in harm's way. He's the one that brought it up. He's the one that put her in front of us. Like, no, you know, I've been trying to get his face to show up, right? It took him a while, right? I've been egging him on. I've been planting him on. But before he finally even shows his face, I mean, he puts his fellow co-worker's face first. He puts his woman's face first before he put his face forward. Like, that's pathetic. That's what I'm just trying to say. Dark triad, man. This woman thinks he's a protector because I'm gonna beat you up. He's doing all these threats on me, this and that. I was like, this is perfect, because now I have enough information of you on camera threatening me. I'm not scared, but you still shouldn't do that. But I sure as hell will be talking as much Tagalog as I can when I do the reporting. So you better be hope the next time I go to the Philippines, I'm not feeling like this. But right now, I'm kind of in the mood. I got RCF the other month, took down that channel. Then there was another channel that I took down as well. I'm feeling it. I think I'm gonna file charges, because I'm just saying I'm helping others. Because if you would do this to me, I would see you doing these things to other Filipinos. I don't think Filipinos should have to face and deal with a man like you. Because it's funny, in that same live, he also said, he goes, I don't talk like that in the Philippines. How he talks to me and stuff like that. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're in the Philippines talking like that right now. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Yeah, imagine that. You know, especially down in the southern part of Mindanao. Yeah. Well, he says he doesn't want. He's gonna apologize to me. I mean, he apologized to me, right? 50-50. Okay, that's fine. 60. The majority is saying that it's going to be 75 from Miyagi. Shit, Mike Dowdy's on 99%. Or are you saying 99% on FC? So 99% is Dumaguete. Gotcha. 86% with Joker. 70-75 with Dave. Havana's majority. Joe's with a hefty 50-50. Yeah, majority 80% says Lunar Flytrap. And that's the sad part. And maybe that's exactly why you see a lot of foreigners saying, I don't hang out with foreigners. You know? Have you guys seen the video, you know, that Andy put out? I'll have to like do a review on that, on the fight that happened. It was, look, Dexter approach, even though they're like going back and forth, Dexter was the one that came over Mark Thorne's table. So that's more that he started the aggression, in my opinion, by him approaching Mark Thorne. I don't know if you guys saw the video. It's pretty interesting. I'll probably do a reaction to it. I'm going to ask Andy if I can borrow the video. But it's pretty interesting. I agree with that part. That relationship is not going to last. Yeah, there's yeah, that dude's probably like that. You know, if he's showing the dark triad traits, that dude's jealous as fuck. Well, they don't have a kid. She lives a mile away from the baby and the baby mama. Okay. So she's not even the mother of his child. She's another girl now. You know? In Cuba, there's fun girls that know these guys are just for fun. Where the Philippines goes wrong is when Pinays actually believe that these expats pervs are in love with them. They have their own fantasies, just like as men have their unicorn fantasies, so do women, unfortunately. Yeah, and just like expat John, he introduces women as his HO. Hence, we can technically call her that.
I'd like to introduce you to my hoe.
You know, I'm just saying. I live on Kabulan, Bohol, a small island. There is no traffic, even no cars, only motorcycles, and not many of them. That's pretty cool, man. Yo, Lee, what is up? Yeah, she was. Well, she was more understanding this time. So you know that in the first time that she came on and when she went hot ass in and stuff like that, I think maybe that he just worked her up. And that's a problem, right? Because that's transferring of dark energy. Oh man, there's gonna be some crazy stuff. So, but you know, hey, girl, listen. If it doesn't, I hope it does. Right? I don't wish ill stuff on people. That a relationship don't work. Hopefully, you can figure it out. But girl, if it doesn't work out, let me know. I'll find you a good band. There's plenty here that are better. She's a legit kid. I hope she dumps that loser. She can do much better. She probably could. What's the difference between a hoe and a hoe? Nothing. Bot cam dig you a grave. Paul Fowler says, if the girl in the Philippines will get a 75-year-old, then they will get with this type of guy. Interesting take. Somebody won. That's fucked up. Oh no, good for her. The Filipina was way more respective this time. I get the feeling she doesn't want to engage in his fights anymore. Yep. I think now that they're they've been together hanging out, they're living together, they're in Baguio and stuff like that. I think shit's starting to get real. I think the truth is starting to come out. Honestly. And like Miyagi says, ate, kung nandito ka, hiwalayan mo yung loser na yan. May mas mabuti pang lalaki dyan. Many more butthurt expat men are coming to the Philippines and get taken. Yeah. The thing though is if you come in broken, you're going to get broken. Later, Peter. Don't forget he invented stuff. He can't say what, but he invented stuff. It's a moonshine business. Stills. What he invented was he makes moonshine stills, pretty much. And by the way, Kuya John, and I actually brought this in his private chat. Kuya John, I looked at your Better Business Bureau complaints. For some reason, a lot of people, even as of this last month, recently, people were complaining that they weren't getting. There was a lot of stuff missing. You had a lot of complaints, bro. A lot of complaints about your business. I mean, 2 stars. Lots of complaints. Things are missing. Things are not working. And he tried to go like, well, his excuse was, well, because of COVID. I was like, motherfucker, COVID wasn't existing yesterday. Did not exist last month with all those complaints. What's up, Christopher? Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going out like that. You know who ain't going out like that? I ain't. But P. Diddy sure is. P. Diddy going out like that. Oh my God. IQ test required. And that's why I told her. So she needs to ask him, like, why are you putting me like come here. I'm gonna show you my girl. He made her look like a fool. And the first time he made her look like a popo. That's on him. But the second time, I think she did a good job. I think her true self showed on the second time because she wasn't as heated that he caused her to be. I'm not that big, Joker. I'm big. I'm fat. How are you going to get him blacklisted? Easily. You just have to go in to file a report. I'm not saying he's going to get blacklisted, guaranteed. But all you got to do is go in, file a complaint about it, and then when you file the complaint, you have to show evidence, videos, evidence, show that. And then it just goes from there and for approval, whatever. And so he admitted he's an emotional person. He's admitted that he impregnated a woman and left her before, right? For a year. Okay. There's a lot of things that they can look at as like this guy has a lot of, I'm not saying inconsistency. He's consistently doing things. Threats to a Filipino, of course, not Filipino citizen, but of course, if I got my dual citizenship, then he'd be like threatening a Filipino citizen, and then we can get him even more. So, yeah, that's pretty much how easy it is. And so, you guys know I'm allowed to be petty every now and then. So if I'm feeling petty during the time that I come visit the Philippines next, best believe I'm going in. I'm going to spend half a day, put in a complaint. And then if he's still in the Philippines, then when he does his fucking renewal, he might have to end up doing what Auntie Jessie is doing. Just like what he said, I didn't say it. He said Jesse's an illegal, not paying. He might have to end up doing that in the Philippines because if he comes in, he's going to get denied. And you know what? I'm sick of these fools, these type of fools right now. So I'm feeling it. I think, I sure am feeling it. I feel the need for speed. You're talking about that? No, he actually had his coworker go up on the video. That's why at first that guy was like, look, but I started looking, and when I started researching a little bit, I was like, this is not the dude. But then we had that guy on video, so that was then he opened his mind that it goes, oh, it's my coworker. So I was like, all right, cool. So the coworker. So I was looking into it a lot, and then that's why I was like, I need his face to pop up. So every time I posted that guy's picture, I'm sure that guy was like saying, stop, tell this motherfucker to stop posting my picture, right? So he did that stuff because think about it. That first guy, eggplant boy, eggplant boy came on my live, called me the Perez Hilton and all that stuff, right? This dude right here. Okay. So he's calling me, that guy called me Perez. Then this other guy, John, when he's not showing his face, is calling me Perez Hilton. So I knew right away the same. And John eventually admitted that guy is his worker. You're messing with the vet, whatever, right? So I was like, all right, I need to show this guy his face. So as you can see, it's like this guy manipulates people to piss them off, and they agree with him. He's a really, you know what? I will tell you one thing. I think this guy is one of the best manipulators I've seen, that I've interacted with. He's pretty good at it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going into straight dark triad for him, because of the fact that he's showing all that stuff, and good for him. But doesn't mean that we can't expose that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is the truth, Michael. Mike, you're going to save him getting seriously hurt if you get him booted for his threats. I'm that's the thing. I was actually thinking about that, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, man, I might actually help him I might save his life one day. Well, yeah, PMP. So I can't do it in the PMP. Well, because technically I can go to PMP and do and saying he threatened me, and he's in the Philippines. So you're right. I might do that as well. Yes. Okay. I know what you're saying about this, Dusty. So I agree. He has a gift for manipulation. It's clear, but sometimes you need those dark gifts for good. So that's the thing right there. The difference with the thing with the dark triad, right? When you have those, is like, first of all, if you're using that for manipulation, then it's wrong. But understanding how it works. See, there's one thing where, if you start using it for manipulation purposes, if you're actually using it for bad things, then it's wrong. So if you use it for good, just like with power comes great responsibility and stuff like that. Unfortunately, a lot of people who ends up getting good at what they do with it, uses it for bad. What's my thoughts on the PD situation? Listen. All right. Listen. If you've been in hip hop long enough and paid attention, everyone's seen the shit that Puffy was doing. Like, you ever go back in the days? Like, I encourage you guys to look up Keenan Ivory Weigh-In show and look up Keenan Ivory Weigh-In's Puff Daddy Mike Tyson. Even then, Puffy was trying to feel up on Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was about to knock him the fuck out. Mike Tyson grabbed his hand and put it, and you could actually, you know what? Let's see if we can find it. And boy, Puffy, what you could see Puffy scared. Hold on, let me look it up. See if I can find it here. I hope it's in YouTube. I hope it's in YouTube. Let's see. Keenan Ivory Wayans Mike Tyson Puff Daddy. Oh, go here. Oh shit! Is that, okay. Oh yeah, see, people are actually using it now. It did show up. Okay.
Oh yes, he's glittering. He's glittering.
So look at that.
Now when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out,
He fucking moved his hands over.
All right, we'll be right
And look
back.
at Puppy's face. Puppy's like, fuck.
But it's almost too much to call it irony or coincidence. Well, definitely not irony, but it's almost too much.
Even Mike was what's up. 50 Cent has been talking about this shit for a while. Also, you know, like, okay, people might hate me for this one. Tupac gay. Tupac was part of the P Diddy network back in the days. Tupac got his butt diddled by Biggie, right? Because the thing is, do you guys ever watch the? Okay, let's look it up. Also, Tupac interview. Let's see here. See, this is the stuff. It's like, but it sucks what's been going on with a lot of this stuff. You know, the thing those people are willing to do some things for fame sometimes. You know, a lot of these hip hop acts, unfortunately, are I would say. I mean, there's no difference on what went on with Hollywood during, you know, the Marlon Brando era, the James Dean era, and stuff like that. You know, it's been going on for a while, and I think within the black entertainment, it's still just transferred over. Okay, it's still just pretty much just transferred over, and it's unfortunate. Hold on a second. Like one of these days, I'm not gonna show it here. It's not because I can't download it. Go look up, you know, Tupac interview 17 years old, and look at Tupac's mannerism. If Tupac was gangster, he would have been gangster when he was 17. But Tupac was very gentle soul, very just easy minded, but he was very flamboyant at the same time. So if you watch that video, you're gonna be like, "Damn it, Tupac." So, but I would say he got, you know, just like anything else. Like now, what's popping up is all the different deaths that are that have been showing for some reason. Just didn't get a lot of footwork. That's happened around Puff Daddy. You know, he liked both women and men, I guess, but he sure loved Meek Mill. You know, Nurse will win. I don't know. I think he's the type of guy that needs to assess the situation first. You know, who he can manipulate. Mike, have you ever watched the YouTube clip "Why Obama Should Not Visit the Philippines" by Roger Owens? I've seen it a while ago. I think that it was during the time of Duterte, I think it was, right? And Obama was around. You know what's fun is look up the history about Beatles, because Beatles got chased out of the Philippines. You guys didn't know that? Because they didn't perform for a private thing for Imelda. They got their ass whooped. Da-da-da. She's going to be a lonely Filipina in the U.S. because of Eggplant's bad attitude. And here's the thing, right? Let's say he had his business about his moonshine stills, right? Cool. Had that for a good amount of years. What are you going to do after? Like, at least if nursing, there's different avenues you can have business on. But if you only do moonshines, what are you going to do? Sucks for him. Dude, man, I love spaghetti. I love banana ketchup. What's the relationship? Hatred towards me. Here's my okay. So, because this is what happened, right? So, I was me and Jesse had the conversation over Philly's channel. Then he left on that conversation. Then Kuya John came in and he was like rah 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 after me, like doing stuff, like saying stuff about me, blah blah. And so I gave him the floor for like 10 minutes, and then I took over. Then I fucking put him down. That's what pissed him off because I made fun of him. But then I guess they have contacts with each other because they met each other. But they were both into moonshines. So maybe they're related. I don't know. I'm just saying. So I'm just saying. I don't know. Diddy needs to come to the PH. He'd fit right in with these crazy expats. P. Diddy's gonna escape somewhere. As a member of the black delegation, I humbly request anyone for Diddy. As a member of the Filipino community, we refuse to take this unless you want to give up Dave Chappelle. And we'll gladly take P. Diddy as an extra. Dude, that's some classic shit right there. That is classic Dave Chappelle, the black delegation. Plus, also, you guys fucking took Tiger Woods, right? Now you guys tried to give him back. Asians don't want him back. Yeah, if he tries that in the Philippines, he'll be another Michael whatever from Cebu, the MMA guy. Roger that, Joker. Yeah, she can technically file a complaint on him too. I know. He just told everyone about Auntie Jessie being an illegal. I'm not saying Auntie Jessie's an illegal. He said it. I'm surprised that guy put himself in the BS as Mositos avoid drama like Diddy. Wait, Diddy has drama now, so does that mean he's Diddy of the PH? Do the Diddy. Actually, on the first live where she got at me when I calmed things down, I said, I want you to listen. I want you to pay attention. How he was with that girl. How would you feel if that happened to you and you saw her face started turning, started thinking? She's like, oh wait, shit. Her, we got her brain turning. Yo, what's up, Mike D? Been a while, brother. Say you're sorry. Admit guilt. Respect my authority. I've had experience with the threats. PNP will direct you to Barangay Hall and log it in. If action is taken on the threat, then they already have a suspect. Roger that. I've threatened taking people info to tourist police or PNP, but never actually had to with an expat. Usually scares them straight. Oh, it'll scare some people. He can only manipulate young girls, not mature ladies. And that is where a lot of things, and that's what I'm saying. The guys who tend to display the dark triad traits, you know, that's why a lot of that's why if you guys pay attention, where a lot of women, you know, get into bad boy guys, because a lot of the bad boys have the dark triad traits, and so because women are attracted to protectors and providers, and so sometimes those guys kind of make it seem like they are protectors and providers, but they really are not. They're more manipulators, and so sometimes women go through that, and then those women, unfortunately, get what we call
Emotional damage.
and then we have to deal with it. So that's why you have to pay attention to a lot of these girls, not making sure that they don't have emotional damage, and at the same time as girls need to do that when they're dealing with guys as well. You know? Oh, I truly believe he did. I truly believe he did, and I would even say that maybe too he also did. I think also he was part getting Biggie done as well. I'm not gonna say he's handicapped. I think that would be a disservice to people who truly are PWDs. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying it's different. You can actually go straight into the other part. You don't need to call. You need to, because the thing though is, you can't go to barangay because this is online. So there's a different way of handling stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the shopping thing. Shopping. But you know, shit comes out eventually, no? Respect, Edward. I have a couple lawyers. Actually, I need to email her because I might be interviewing. I'm going to be interviewing one of the top online, you know, you can say influencer lawyers soon. So I'm hoping I'm going to have to email her because she wants to have the conversation tomorrow. So I'm going to be asking her a lot of questions for, you know, because I made posted a thing in my community page, and a lot of you guys put some questions in there. So I'm definitely gonna go ask her a lot of good questions. So if you guys want certain more questions for me to ask, go to my community page, find that post of mine, and put your questions there. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's on the 17-year-old. It's some crazy shit. Oh my god, I just heard that audio this morning. That shit was disgusting. Hey, listen. Listen to the music. Listen to the song with Usher and Diddy. We're gonna play fight undercover, under the covers. You were like my boyfriend. And play fight under the covers. I need a girl too. Right. Yo, listen, somebody needs to bust out a fucking mixtape. Dude, somebody needs to bust out a Diddy mixtape. You know, bring back some Mace. Bring back some fucking Mary J. Blige. I don't know, Dave. Look up the video. You can't go, but see, how can you go from that to gangster within a matter of a couple years? Just saying. You're right. Make some shabu in the Philippines, maybe. You're right. You're right. I think they're saying he's cooperating now, so that's why people are scared. Jay-Z might go down. Shit's about to get real. Johnny Bomb. Mike, there's a random question, but what type of Filipino food dish is your favorite? And have you ever tried street foods? Fuck yeah, dude. I love me some balot. But see, with balot, don't order don't get the ones that are like, get the one that's like close to a penoy. So so you have to pick which one. So there's still some duck in it, but it's not as bad as where it's full duck, right? So it's like, don't get the one where it's almost a duck. Balut is fucking good, especially the soup part of balut. Put some salt in there and some hot sauce. Really good shit. Favorite Filipino dish for me. I love beef pares and I love bopis. Street food, love me some street food, except for Adidas and Betamax. So Adidas is the chicken feet, and Adidas, and the Betamax is pretty much curdled blood that gets barbecued. I don't like that shit. No, man, it was April Fool's, dude. That's what I'm thinking. He might end up in Bali. PDD adopted a white girl. You mean Justin Bieber? Just kidding. Auntie Jessie's overstayed. I don't know, because that's what Kuya John said. That's why there's no lawsuit really, because how do you say this? Because he says Jesse's illegal. He said it. Now, I told Kuya John this. I said, if I ever hear shit coming from Auntie Jessie, or hear shit coming from you anywhere, I'm gonna make sure I put in the complaint. I told him, I said, so you better fix your Auntie Jessie. But I don't think he can fix Auntie Jessie. Me and the girl combo. Go to Filipina Antics. It's that Ciroc, son. If you're strict and overstay, if they catch you, it's a begging, pleading with immediate payment. Oh yeah, they need the money, man. Yep, that's right, Miyagi. She can save herself. She has a lot more to offer until she gets knocked up. Bad boys. Bad boys. Make you feel so good. Pok, many translation. Main thing is pok, prostitute, or somebody who's acting slutty, somebody who's acting inappropriate as a woman, right? So different meanings for it. Do I like Sizzy Kelly because of her content and other Filipino vloggers like Gelay Steph Filipinas? I respect the hustle. I respect that, so I'll give you an example. Steph Philippines, I've interviewed her and she's admitted it's all show. It's entertainment. She's doing it to get the views. She's doing it because that's what guys are asking her. And so she admits it. But for guys that don't realize the truth, that's on them if they live in their fantasy. In regards for Sizzy Kelly, her boyfriend Dave yesterday admitted that what she does is just for entertainment. So that if it's entertainment, then that means that what she shares with you is entertainment, meaning that it's false, meaning that it's to make you listen and hear what you want to hear. Mike, translate it. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, Peck is the JJ. Pok is what we talked about. Pok means with a U. So okay. Filipinos. vowels. A-E-I-O-U. A. Pak pak means wings. Pek pek means JJ. Pick pick. I don't know what that means. Pok pok. Yeah. Slutty, frosty, whatever. Pok pok is hammer. That's your Tagalog lesson for the day. If she's probably gonna contact us when if she ever like separates from him. Yes, shabu and meth is the same thing. But shabu's been existing in the Philippines, since the 70s. Yeah, that's the thing, right? He changed his mannerism after so then becomes aggressive. So it does kind of make sense, right? You go over aggressive, over manly, over whatever to compensate for what happened to you with the diddler. Ooh, bulalo and pampano sinigang. You know what? No, I made salmon sinigang the other day. That was pretty decent. Palabok only if it's done right. Sometimes it gets too has that fishy smell. Yeah, pretty much. Now puke is also pek. Oh no, those are pretty good. But I like it only if they burn it. If it's still very gooey, no. I like it when it's charred. We'll see. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be done for now. So, anyways, for the people that was hoping that it's true, sorry. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna end the live. It's 2:17. Gonna get some rest. Actually, gotta do I gotta put my stuff in the dryer. And that's it for now. So appreciate the fact you guys are here. It's a new month, April. What's up? Let's get started. Let's get going. You guys take care, right?